saved it because I knew I would need it.
Right. Dude, I have no idea how to use this freaking bone grinder.
I'll let you grind on my bone.
Dude, not in front of the people.
Oh.
Welcome back to, what episode is this? I forgot already. Episode 4, I think.
I'm saying inappropriate things. I didn't know we were live.
Episode 4 of The Grind, no homo. How you guys doing? Welcome back to me and my lovely esteemed co-host, Necrocircus. What's up, my dude?
Nothing. I just killing Abby demons. Every time you call me lovely, I feel like I should be wearing like a pin skirt.
Why do you have to make it weird? Oh, it's just a bro playing online video games with his other bro.
Bromance.
Bro, when you said bro just now, yeah, I felt that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, this is enough man on man time. What are you're killing Abby demons, or you're gonna go? What are you doing, Slayer?
Yeah, I'm working on Slayer as I always. These episodes. I've been playing a lot of WoW lately, so I'm just kind of doing the easiest thing that I can.
Necro was not down. I mean, he was down, but he was like, man, I could really be playing some freaking WoW right now. I think someone has a problem.
Yeah, it's an addiction.
What are you doing right now in World of Warcraft that's so good?
Currently I'm trying to level all my alts up to where my main is at the moment. I'm just getting ready for the next expansion, really.
Welcome to the RuneScape podcast where we talk about World of Warcraft.
I mean,
exclusively.
Wow.
I've never. I know I said this before, but I've never freaking even touched that game.
I think you'd really like it if you just.
I'm sure I would. It would probably be unhealthy.
It would be unhealthy. It would be a problem. Which is why I always tell you to not play it.
Dude, it's. I don't know. I mean, if it was like ended up being as fun as RuneScape, was back, I'd probably. It probably ruined my life. So I'll just I'll stick to RuneScape.
It's more like RS3.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have heard that a bunch.
Yeah. Well, I guess RS3 is more like it. But,
yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I've always wanted to play it. Like I said, I've never really had the time, I guess, as much as I would love to. So you're doing some Slayer. I'm just I'm grinding some bones. I think I've killed enough blue dragons now to be able to get 50 prayer. 50 prayer was the goal because that's the last prayer level you need for quests. Obviously, you need way higher for anything else, but it's a good stopping point, I think. I would love to go for more, but I'm out of death runes and I'm also out of cash. I was gonna do some blackjacking, but I was talking to Necro about this off before we started recording. Whenever I start recording, there's a slight input lag. I mean, it's not like this is going to get real nerdy talk, but there's just enough input lag that it messes up my flow of blackjacking, and it throws the whole operation out of whack, and it would just be embarrassing, and I don't want to get laughed at or humiliated, so I'm playing RuneScape instead.
Listen to this one-tick nonsense.
Dude, it's how you have to blackjack, because if you don't, you mess up the freaking... They catch you every time, man. You got to be quick as a cat.
Quick as a cat.
I don't know, dude. I'm real tired after this week, as I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I actually hurt myself at work, so that's been kind of fun.
We're like fighting a bear, or?
I actually killed the bear with my bare hands.
Oh, nice, dude. I heard that's hard to do.
It is. The only other male I know that has done it is Vladimir Putin. Some of you may know him.
Did he really kill a bear?
I don't know. I like to pretend he did.
I like the Vladimir lore, though.
Yeah, right? Like, let's just assume that he has, in fact, killed the bear.
Dude,
bare hands.
Is he still alive, Vladimir Putin?
Bro, yeah.
Is he still running Russia?
He's still running Russia.
I feel like out of all of the dictators, he's like, he'd be like the one, like the most cool to hang out with,
Really?
all of the scary stuff aside.
I just feel like he's the one you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he's like Spetsnaz, I think.
I just feel like he'd be like the guy at a party that would just be like chill to hang out with after, like he's like ordering like, we need drinks at this party, but you can get whatever you want because I'm a cool guy.
I feel like he'd be the type of guy who to go home and drink literally a half gallon of vodka and just chill out.
I think he probably does that.
I think he probably does.
Can we talk about the Russian dictator like this, or will we get like nuked tomorrow?
I think we'll be fine.
You think he watches our podcast?
I mean, I kind of hope so.
Did you?
I mean, part of me really hoped that he hears this bit, and he's just like, I actually do go home every night and drink half gallon of vodka.
How did funny YouTube man know?
How did funny YouTube man know that I go home and drink vodka every night?
Well, there went any Russian viewership we had.
No, I feel like they'll be flattered by my accent, actually, that I took the time to perfect it.
You perfected. That's what you've been working up to this whole time, is your Russian accent.
Yeah, that's my life now.
Oh man, speaking of foreign deadly viruses, how's that coronavirus going?
Wow.
Did you like that segue?
Oh hey, can I get a silence in the chat real quick? Just
F's.
I just got an Abby whip.
Nuh-uh.
Yep, just got one.
You're lying to me.
No, I really did. Come here and I'll trade it to you.
Yeah, funny stuff. Funny stuff, man. Funny stuff. What do you need? What Slayer level do you even need to fight those guys?
85?
Gosh, why is it so high?
For people like you.
My Slayer level is a hot 47.
My Slayer level's a hot 88.
Dude, you're so close to the Hydra.
Bro, yeah, so I can get my ass kicked by a Hydra.
Get on the Hydra's back.
But yeah, coronavirus. Other than the fact that it's ruining nations.
Dude, it's ruining, more importantly, no, more importantly, it's ruining gaming.
That's true, dude. It's all these, forget the lives of the people it's destroying. You're right, these conventions are important.
Yeah, dude, freaking, what am I gonna do without my GDC, dang it? I don't even actually know what that event is. I just saw that it recently got canceled, or pushed back at least, because of the virus.
Yeah, it was pushed back. There's rumors that they're gonna push back TwitchCon too.
Yeah, dude, and people are like pulling out of E3 and stuff. I mean, it's definitely it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, man. Like, I think TwitchCon is in the UK this year.
Right.
And so like they're all kind of sketched about it, since TwitchCon hosts like a bunch of different ethnicities and people from all over the world, and it's crazy.
Dude, okay.
So,
yeah, it's. I mean, just stay inside.
Yeah, just stay inside, people. Also, my wife just told me this today.
My wife.
Not confirmed. My wife.
Every time.
Every time. Not confirmed, but correct me if I say anything wrong here, dear.
Okay.
But
where are you going with it?
there is a the coronavirus was found on a dog, right? Weekly positive on a dog.
So they don't know if he actually has it or
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, so they're not sure if he actually has it or if he is just kind of a carrier, really.
So he's like a plague rat.
Kinda, yeah. Which if it's present in dogs, then that means it could be technically present in other animals as well.
Dude, it's like freaking. It's Resident Evil, man.
It's Resident Evil, bro.
You don't understand, bro. It's like Resident Evil, bro. Why don't we just tell the dang government? It's just shoot him in the head and we'll be fine.
the World Health Organization. They don't really understand.
Yeah, exactly.
They have to study it first. Okay, so they're not entirely sure yet, apparently, but they need to study it, as we do with everything.
Of course.
So, but yeah, so that's terrifying, and I agree. Yeah, why don't we just shoot everyone who has the coronavirus in the head?
such a terrible take. Just kill them all.
Clearly, they are zombies.
I don't even know.
This video game.
I don't even know what it does. Like, is it just like a flu, basically? Like, what are the symptoms?
Have you never played Resident Evil? What's wrong with you?
They just start walking around craving. He said they don't crave brains; they crave some other arbitrary body part, like I don't know, feet. Yeah, they just all have feet kinks.
They all, that's what the coronavirus does. It actually just turns you into a feet kink zombie.
It just gives you a strange fetish.
Yeah, every strain of the coronavirus gives you a different fetish.
We're mocking this nationwide tragedy.
Yeah, we're mocking a not even nationwide, a worldwide tragedy.
Oh well, we're all gonna be dead soon anyway. I don't know. Without getting too, political, I guess, or whatever conspiracy. What is your take? Do you think we should be taking this as seriously as we are?
No, I don't think we should be taking it as serious as we are. I think America as a whole should be taken a lot more seriously than what we are.
You think we should be? You think we should be more serious about it?
Yeah, because no one is. That's the problem. Because all the past, and we talked about this, all the past outbreaks that have happened that haven't really been an issue. Like the last one I mentioned was Ebola. Everyone was scared of the Ebola virus, and the problem with that is they thought it was coming over, and then it didn't.
Right, nothing happened.
It kind of remained contained for the most part, whereas this one it spreads the same way as the flu does, and we all know how contagious the flu is.
Well, if you think about it, think of how many people you know sick.
Yeah, exactly. Like, people go to work sick all the time because, well, bills suck.
Yeah, they don't want to miss or use their their days.
Exactly.
And how many people go to the doctor with fever?
Oh, 50
Yeah,
prayer.
because
50 prayer.
Because American health insurance sucks. But
Dude, yeah, it's also true.
yeah, so it's one of those deals where this is a more serious outbreak than people are wanting to admit, because it's not like it was in the 70s and the 80s where you could just go to the doctor when you got sick and get treated with mercury or whatever they did back then to make everyone stupid.
There's poison in the watering hole.
But I think it needs to be taken serious. And we were just talking, me and my wife were just talking earlier, and Japan has shut down their schools for like a month because of this. Like, they're not playing around. They're stopping this where it's at. They're trying to. And I mean, Japan's probably taking it a little bit more serious than everyone else because they're hosting the Olympics coming up.
Oh yeah, that's another big thing is.
And so, I mean, if the coronavirus keeps going, that's a big, major tourism issue, and they've already dumped millions, if not billions of dollars into this.
Oh, they won't.
Oh, I guarantee you they won't cancel it, but then when they don't cancel it, what happens?
Oh no, dude. Dude, cause see, okay, like you were just saying, I'm kind of in the mindset of, okay, maybe it's a little, not necessarily out of proportion, because clearly it's a thing, and it's obviously happening. But like you just said, I was like, okay, well, we've had scary outbreaks like this before, and we've all been fine. It's been no big deal. But then again, as you pointed out, I didn't even think about it like this. There was not even like any... It didn't even get this far, but it's already here with this one.
Yeah, like, it's here. It came from China, and it's hanging out.
Do we know...
Hide your kid, hide your wives.
Do we know what started it yet?
Do we know what started it?
Is it just like...
To be honest... No, yeah, it's just a virus that just kind of popped up out of nowhere because,
It came from a fish market.
Okay, it came from a fish market, but we don't know what animal it came from.
No, I
am
eat fish
so
all the
ignorant.
time.
Dude, me too. But, like, we're not entirely sure what all has happened. So, I mean, it's one of those things where it could have been an old strain of a virus that we've been immune to for forever, but viruses evolve eventually, which is why you always have to get a different flu shot all the time. So,
I mean, it's to tie this into the somewhat relate this into the podcast. It's crazy that it's reaching everything. I mean, it's canceling. I mean, conventions, and there's talk of E3 people are pulling out of E3. People are canceling any and everything because people just don't want to be anywhere. They don't want to risk it because, I mean, I don't know. It's just it's scary to see it actually come to be a part of our world now. Like, it's affecting our likes and dislikes or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and the thing is I mean, it's actually killing people. That's the scariest part, and people are really just kind of trying to play it safe, and I can't say I blame them. I mean, I am too. I mean, if I don't have to go, I'm not going there. Like,
Exactly.
I'll have my stuff delivered to me. Like, I don't give a damn.
No Amazon up in the crib.
Oh, bro. I mean, so like, because we're such hardcore gamers, is what I'm gonna tell you. But we're also lazy. We have our groceries and everything delivered to us.
Oh, because you live in an actual city, so you have that option.
I live in a city where I have the ability. It's called. I call it convenience.
You don't live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, what most people call laziness, I call it convenience.
I do envy that. Although I feel like, as you just said, if I had like whatever Postmates or Uber or whatever, I would just never leave.
Bro, yeah, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, I freaking bet, idiot. Sorry, I don't know why I called you an idiot there.
Hurtful.
I'm just all worked up, dude. You got me all nervous now. I can't ever go outside ever again.
Yeah, you can't go outside unless you have like at least 4 inches of bubble wrap.
That show, freaking yeah. Mom always used to say you gotta go outside. Yeah, joke's on her. She's dead now.
Wow.
That's what you get for going outside, Mom. You get a deadly virus, idiot.
Yeah. I didn't need sunlight after all.
I don't know. We can we can turn the tide from this grim topic, but I just thought it was interesting that it's starting to become such a reality, and I think, like you said, people are going to actually start taking it more seriously now. I am one of the ones who kind of think, maybe it's not a publicity thing, and obviously, it's not just a fake government conspiracy. It's obviously real, but I'm maybe it's that I'm hopeful. Maybe I'm hopeful that it's kind of a little blown out of proportion. Maybe that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, and I mean, you could be entirely correct. I would like to think that maybe we have it under control a little bit more than what I'd like to think we do.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, I don't think I'm wrong. But I would like to believe that I am. So I will continue to hope that I am.
What will happen? Here's what's gonna happen. Okay, our fine president of the United States. Okay, he's gonna go on Twitter, and he's gonna compose a tweet. He's gonna yell
with his tiny hands.
he's gonna flip his comb over. And he's gonna say, what's the name of the person that like runs the military? I can't think of the name of it now. The governor of the freaking fighter nations of the United States, NASA. He's gonna call NASA. He's gonna say,
"Oh, you mean wait? He's doing this. What thing is he doing? The space."
Yeah, the space camp people.
The Space Force. Yeah, he's gonna call his Space Force.
The Space Force.
Yeah.
We're all gonna move to the moon, and we're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. He's gonna call the Space Force, right?
Yeah, dude.
And he's gonna dial them up and be like, "Yo, I need you to eradicate this.
Eradicate the Earth."
Yeah, just blow it up, and it's gonna be done. And then we all die, and then the problem's solved, right?
Dude, this is beautiful. Now I got a nice, easily clickbaitable title. Trump sends Space Force to destroy coronavirus. Done, baby. Easy mode.
Easy.
Bring
money.
in the views.
Bring it,
dude. I got lucky with the last episode. That had a nice title, dude.
Honestly, I don't remember. I watched it, but
it's like how to be successful on YouTube, all caps.
That reminds me. Is it weird that like when I'm at work, I'll just play our podcast in the background?
No, not at all, dude. When I was doing Pixelites with Spectre, I would like so look forward to when our episodes went uploaded because I would forget half the things we said. So it's just kind of interesting to see your technique from like a fresh point of view.
Yeah, it really does like help you in the long run.
Yeah, I totally get that. I loved watching my my own content because I like to hear the sound of my voice. I hate hearing my voice back sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how my voice sounds, but I feel like everyone is that way.
Like I'm used to it now, but like whenever like I would first started and people would be like, "Oh, look, it's you on the computer screen." I'd be like, "Can you please turn it off? I don't want to hear my stupid jokes."
Yeah, I don't want to hear myself.
But now at this point, I'm like, sometimes I'll make myself laugh, and I'm like, "Oh, that was pretty funny," for the first time in 1 out of every 100 videos is normally pretty good. See, that's the thing is people that are on this on my channel now don't know of our world famous shenanigans on RuneScape before from a previous life.
God. Yeah.
We're
We
gonna
need
have
we need
to
do that again.
yeah, we're gonna have to get back into that. Well, there's no PvP now. We can't do that. That sucks, dude. Those were some of the best videos we ever made.
Yeah, but wait. Here's the cool thing, right? Is now that there's no PvP, eventually they're gonna bring back beta worlds.
Oh, I can't wait, man.
And we can go in there and I can wreck you again.
See, me and Necro have a little bit of a bout going on between who is the true greatest PvPer, and you guys don't know, so I can lie to you, but I was the previous victor in the last episode.
He's a goddamn liar.
But if they ever bring the PvP worlds back, actually I think they have, well, like the beta worlds, like safe deaths, not wilderness deaths. Which I guess we could do that on my main account. I would just have to buy a membership, or we could do free world PvPing because I have an account. It's just you'd have to use your main account. I don't know how many more. Are you 126? You're max combat, aren't you?
I am 122.6.
Yeah, so that would not work. My main account is like level 100.
No, I think that's fine. I think it's cool.
But that could be something we do, and we also did a lot of Castle Wars stuff.
Oh man, yeah, we were the best at Castle Wars. We won every game.
Dude, that was my most popular video for a long time before I started the the dark arts. I'll just call it.
Before you started the YouTube dark arts.
The dark arts. I'll just call it that. But that was my most. We did a Castle Wars video, and now granted, I clickbaited the title a little bit, sure, but it was. I mean, we won a game. I titled it like how to win Castle Wars every single time. We played like 3 games and we only won 1 of them, but that's besides the point.
We won every single one of them.
I don't think so.
No, we did. I remember.
Well, I mean, they'll never know because the video's been snapped from the YouTube plane.
You're killing my mojo here, man.
It's okay. They'll never know. Rip in peace. But yeah, dude. So look forward to that. I'm sure whenever something interesting or new happens, like if there's they introduce a beta world or something new, me and Necro are normally there to try it out firsthand and kind of meme it up a little bit, you know.
At least one of us. Since
yeah.
Someone here can't do in-game content.
Oh, okay. I can't do one boss. Sue me.
I actually still haven't done it.
And I mean,
World of Warcraft.
To be fair, I could do it. I just don't want to do it because I'm scared. If I got a team, I could probably try. I've wanted to. Here's the thing, guys and girls. I even offered my boy Necro here to get me a little clip of this boss fight, and the guy is too lazy to help out his bald brother.
He's right. I legit just didn't know how to do it.
I got 50 prayer, by the way. I don't know if you heard me or not.
Oh, did you?
I'm about to get 51. Yeah, man, I've been grinding these D-bones. I need 52, though, for Smite. But that's okay. I only needed 50, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, really 70's where you want to get, but like...
Oh my god. I can't even imagine how many blue dragons I'd have to kill.
A lot.
Like, this stuff at the Ectofunctus isn't bad, really, because, like, you only have to click it once, and it does it all for you. I mean, it takes a while, but I'm literally just sitting here. I'm not doing anything. Because remember when you used to have to do it all, like, manually? You'd have to put the bones in, grind it up, click the thing, like, 1,000,000 times. Now it's just all automated.
Yeah, dude, it used to suck.
And then after this, because I only have like 20 bones left, so I won't finish. We're almost halfway through the podcast, so I've still got 30 minutes to kill. So I'm probably gonna go do some range slayer because here are my stats if you're curious. Range is my lowest stat. Actually it is because my rune crafting is 47, but my range is 46. So, and you need freaking 60 for Morning's In Part 1, so I need to get it up. Dick joke. So that's what I'm doing. Are you still killing abyssal demons?
I mean, I already got a whip. I don't see why I should stop.
Yeah, I don't know, because you want to give me one.
I mean, I told you I'd trade it to you.
I
legit have like 6 or 7 in my bank because of this task.
They're rare, aren't they? Like, they're supposed to be pretty rare.
They're rare-ish, but I went like 500 Abbey Demons dry for a long time, and then just suddenly every time I task, I get one.
What's a whip even worth right now?
2.4 mil?
Oh, 51 prayer. 2.4 mil?
2.4. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's about right though.
I feel like 1 mil was what they were at for a long time. Around
An
1-ish mil.
RS3, yeah.
Really? Only an RS3? I thought that was like what they've been for. I don't know. I'm so up or off prices because I haven't. Dude, like the Grand. It's so weird never being at the Grand Exchange because like that's like the most like commonly hangout spot. Like that's where everyone just goes to chill. But I'm never there anymore, so I feel like I never see people. It's just kind of a strange feeling to, because not that you like focus your account around the Grand Exchange, but that's just such a central piece of, I don't know, of RuneScape, I guess now, and just to not like use it at all is strange. But
Yeah, I kind of miss the old ways where you would have to go to Falador, sit there and type for hours.
why Falador?
Well, everyone went to Falador or they went to Camelot.
Oh, see, I always went to Varrock, the Varrock Bank. Like the
Yeah, Varrock was another one, but in members' worlds, it was always Falador.
Oh, yeah, that
Camelot.
might be it because I was never a member back in the day.
Yeah, so it was one or the other usually.
Back in the Disney. You know what I want to try to do? Well, I mean, I'm nowhere near it, but I want to try. Because I only have 46 range, but I want to try Jad at some point. I just need to get my range up.
Oh, dude, you got that.
And
Jad's
I need
easy, man.
And I need to get see, I can't use. Can you do Jad with a rune crossbow? Where do you even get a rune crossbow from? I don't even know. The best.
Dude, crazed archaeologist, you get the runite limbs.
Oh yeah, I can't do that though.
Yeah, the only other way is to.
My best bet's a Carol's crossbow.
Yeah, and I mean, Carol's crossbow, while effective, is not necessarily that effective.
It's not as good as if I was using. Well, I mean, like obviously like a blowpipe, but
Yeah, it is good.
Zulra's not a safe death, is it?
I don't believe so.
You just keep your stuff if you die, but it's still considered a death. Well, you don't keep your stuff, but someone collects it for you.
Yeah, and then you go back, buy it, kind of like how the new death mechanic would work.
Oh yeah, they're pulling that right now, I think, aren't they?
I think they are. I need to go vote.
Did we? Yeah, you do. Did we talk about how that's like a thing that's potentially gonna change? Is the death how like I don't even know what it is they're changing exactly. I think you said it was like how long you stay dead.
Yeah, basically how long your stuff stays there.
Oh, that's
They
right.
change
That's
it
right.
From like an hour to 15 minutes, and you have to buy your stuff back. You can't just. And
That
it's
is kind of
based on,
strange.
the rarity of your stuff.
But I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. People are real upset about it right now. I've been planning on making a video over it. I keep forgetting, but I need to go over the cliff notes, the patch notes, I guess.
I don't know. I think it'd be a good change overall. I think an hour is just.
That is insane. I had no idea it was that high.
I miss the old days where if you weren't back at your stuff in like 15 minutes, your stuff would spawn up on the ground and then people could pick it up.
Yeah, see, that's how I thought it was now. I didn't know it was like this crazy, like, wait time. But yeah, I remember because it used to be like a mad dash to get to all of your stuff before someone else would.
Yeah, and it gave you a real sense of urgency, and I kind of missed that.
What's it like?
I'm not saying make it as short as it used to be, because it used to be only 5-10 minutes. But like, make it 15. I think that's plenty of time to get almost anywhere in Gelinor.
Is that how you say it? Gelinor?
I think so.
I've been
I hope
saying
I
it
didn't-
wrong my whole life.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I thought it was like Glinior, because there's like an L in front of it, isn't there?
Nah, I think it's Gelinor.
That's so
Now that you say
stupid.
it that way, it made me more confident in the way I said it.
Gillinor. What
Yeah.
was it? A town of fish people?
Yes.
What's it like in World of Warcraft? What's like? Is there like death permanence in that, or?
No, I mean, you spawn, you have to go back to your body, but when you die, you turn into a ghost, basically, and you have to travel back to where you died.
Oh, it's like Maple Story.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to
You
that.
you turn into a little ghost man and you can go back to your stuff. Although Maple Story is real lax with the death. Dude, I freaking love Maple Story so much. I wish it was good still. I loved that game so much. It was so fun and cute.
I never got into it.
Oh, it was the best, dude. And
I mean, I played it, but
the commercials were like acid trip dreams. It was insane. Like, people just slap each other with fish around. I don't know. It didn't make any sense. The 90s, man, is all about just, like, being weird.
Like, the most prominent World of Warcraft commercial I remember is Mr. T going, "I'm a night elf mohawk."
Dude, it was a strange time for gaming.
Yeah, it was. They were trying to, get some footing.
They were trying to make it, like, extremely, like, mainstream or something. Because they had, like, Ozzy in the one, and that's the only other one I can think of, but I don't know. It made me want to play World of Warcraft. I just never could, afford it. And I still can't.
Yeah, it was... I mean, you probably could. It's just other things would change. Besides, there's already a really popular World of Warcraft podcast. We don't need to compete with them.
There's a World of Warcraft pod. Dude, that's the thing, is that there's not many, like, RuneScape podcasts. We got pretty lucky with that.
There's a couple, but, like, they don't either upload as often as we do, but they also, stay on the RuneScape topic more than we do. So
While we're on the subject, guys and girls, thanks for all of the support on the podcast. It's been awesome.
It has been really great. I've been thinking about maybe, talking to you about actually getting it put up on an actual platform of podcasts, but that's something that we do off air.
Yeah, I would be down for that. I just don't know how to go about any of that, but that would be something to think about.
I'd figure it out.
Because, like,
I think I could probably figure it out.
I mean, I think it's probably pretty simple. It's just you got to figure out the platforms you want to put it on, basically.
Yeah, and I mean, for the people who are listening, I mean, give us some platform suggestions, because, like, I mean, I know there's, like, iTunes and stuff like the iTunes podcast stuff and all that, but I'm not sure what people would prefer.
See, yeah, I don't either, because I'm such a visual listener, like, if that makes sense, I guess. I like to, like, just putting it on, like, just the audio. I mean, I know people are into that, but that's why I like to play while we're doing this, just in case, because I like the added visuals going on. Kind of helps.
Yeah. And there's no reason we couldn't do both still.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We could just take the audio clips instead and just convert them over into one other program.
We'll figure that out, boys and girls. But just wanted to say thanks for watching us be idiots for an hour. It makes us feel real good.
Yeah, it does. It's fun. It's great to just come on here and just BS for an hour.
I'm gonna come on you.
Wow.
I'm gonna cut that out. I won't. I'm too lazy.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't cut it out either.
Dude, it's been fun. Like, I know I've said this before a bunch, but like when I first started, it's weird not to go over this again, because I've talked about it a million times. But having to start over, it's interesting because I'm starting out on such a higher note than I did before, because like I'm actually editing now, and like I know the flow state of things now, and it's kind of just like, if someone ever when some people stumble upon my channel, it's like, man, this guy's like, he's knows what he's doing for only having 20 subscribers. It's kind of a interesting feeling.
Yeah, I was kind of curious how you felt about currently starting over now.
I mean,
a couple weeks in.
The strange thing is, I'm actually getting like the same amount of like viewership and like all that stuff as I was before, because a lot of those subscribers were not necessarily dead subs, but they were just like, I don't know. It's. I had a very strange audience on that account, as you probably know why. But
yeah,
it's kind of I mean, it's hard, because losing all of those videos and stuff and all that was the worst part about it. Because I mean, I had less than 1,000 subscribers. I had like 700, almost 800. I was growing really fast there at the end for reasons, but so it's not like I even lost that much. It's just all of the hard work and time, but it's fun to start over. I mean, it's not that it's not fun, but it's re-energizing. It's like I'm starting a whole new thing, and it's like it's keeping it interesting, I guess.
Yeah, keeping it fresh.
Keeping it fresh.
I was kind of wondering if it was like a fresh start, and you kind of felt reinvigorated by the experience and everything like that.
Yeah, because I'm getting to play. I'm getting to play all the fun games I got to play again. So
that's true, and now you're playing Dark Souls with by the way, waiting on the next episode.
Dude, I'm gonna record more of that as soon as I'm done with this. So that's going up next, baby. Well, there's a hardcore Iron Man scheduled for tomorrow, but then Sunday I'm gonna say Dark Souls is gonna be back.
Good, because I need more of that in my life.
And then after Dark Souls wraps up, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do the random. I'm just sitting here at the bank because I'm talking like an idiot. But I think I'm gonna do. I'm in the middle of Resident Evil 2. Also, I want to try to start doing some new stuff. Like I want to do more live action things because I have a lot of fun with those. And I want to do more stuff focused around RuneScape. I know I talked about this before as well, but I was kind of thinking about doing like a RuneScape, like what is it called? RuneScape 3, the newest version of RuneScape.
Yeah.
I was thinking about playing that and just kind of being like actually trying to play it because I always talk about how it's so confusing and I have no idea where to even start. I think it would be kind of interesting to just jump in and actually try to figure it out and have half the internet yell at me. Because does it have a follow? Do people play the newest version of RuneScape?
Yeah, I feel like the following is mostly UK though. Which I mean, that's not bad.
Dude, I actually kind of have that with old school almost because, like, for my hardcore episodes, it seems like when I go to sleep is when I get all the views on those videos. So I think a lot of my viewership is from the UK, actually, strangely enough.
I mean, the game is based out of the UK. So
yeah, exactly. So I mean, I always forget that too. It's kind of a not a crazy thing, but it's just kind of interesting that they're on the other side of the world.
Yeah, it is kind of odd, isn't it?
Just because there's not a whole lot of I mean, maybe there is. I don't know, like a whole lot of UK major developers like this. I mean, I would call Jagex a major developer, wouldn't you?
I mean, at this point, I would. I would like to consider them one of the better developers. I mean, not maybe as well known, but definitely good.
Do you, by any chance at all, have any idea what the average, how many people play this game at one time? Is it in the thousands?
Oh yeah, I know it's in the 50 to 80,000. I think is average.
Like a daily player base.
Yeah, I think that's just average daily. I mean, when they do a new update, I mean, it spikes at 100 to 120. You know, whenever the servers are all full.
Dude, when mobile came out.
Oh, dude.
That blew up the whole freaking system.
Yeah, that was insane. I couldn't believe that.
See, I would almost say Jagex is because I mean, I feel like everybody at least knows or has heard of RuneScape, right?
Yeah, most people, if you say, well, yeah, I play RuneScape, they're just either A, or B, yo, I play that too.
Yeah, exactly. It's 50-50. It's either, oh, this freaking man-child, or, dude, I just got off grinding 50 prayer. It's either one or the other. You're either going to be down or... Because a lot of people played it during... I feel like it was a very nostalgic game. Everyone played it during middle school or high school or whatever. And I mean,
yeah, it was really PG. It didn't have a lot of blood and gore, so a lot of people's parents were just yeah, sure, whatever. It's you're a 2D model, 3D model running around. You know, it wasn't that bad in comparison to other games, you know.
Yeah, for sure. It was a... I mean, like you said, it was just a kind of a nice, chill, colorful game.
Yeah, and it drawed a lot. It was back when, computer games were just kind of kick off.
Dude, I will never forget, back on my old dial-up brick PC, you know how, the loading screen has, the bar that fills up with red?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And I would always put my mouse in it, and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to try to, it was lava, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to try to outrun it, because it goes so slow on the freaking old, dial-up, and it's just okay, we're trying to, just trying to buy the time until I could actually freaking log in, and all my other friends are already on, because they have, MacBooks and all this other stuff, and I'm, just sitting here, twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the old RuneScape disc to load.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it was a rough time.
And then you always try to play it at school, too, and you can never get it to log on.
Well, you could never get it to get onto the website because they blocked it after a couple people did it.
I don't know. It was different times, man.
It was crazy. Speaking of old nostalgic things, which I know we were trying to get away from the scary stuff, but I'm gonna butcher this name, but Kazuhisa Hashimoto, the guy who famous up, up, down, down, left, right, A or B, A, start.
The Konami code.
The Konami code. He died at the ripe old age of 61.
Did it say what happened to the poor man?
No one specified what the cause was.
Maybe just natural causes or something. That's sad though, man. That's like revolutionary, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's another nostalgic thing that kind of
I mean that code helped a lot of people.
code saved a lot of lives.
Dude, I'm not to avert the topic, but I'm realizing I have no idea where these freaking ghosts are, by the way.
Bro, have you still not found those ghosts?
No, I'm walking around like a dang idiot.
Oh man.
And now I'm locked in some storage shed? What? I climbed up a ladder from the Varrock sewers. Where the hell am I? Oh, this is the giant dungeon where like that free-to-play giant boss is.
Oh, the hill giant.
Oh, yeah, Oberar or whatever.
Oberar.
Dude, do you remember killing hill giant? Oh, here it is. Do you have to have a key to go in here?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't want to go fight that boss anyway.
Taverley dungeon. Okay. All right, boys and girls. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna pause this real quick so I can figure out where to go and I'm not running around like an idiot. Hold on. Okay, figured out where I'm going. Just gotta get to freaking Taverley dungeon, bro. What? How's the abyssal task going? Get any more whips? Make me super jealous.
No, only one. I did get a mist battle staff, so that's kind of cool.
What is that? Is that water and earth runes?
Water and air.
Water and air. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Speaking of, have you been playing any games lately besides, like World of Warcraft? Like, have you been like console gaming at all?
I still haven't. I don't plan on actually playing console. I mean, there's no exclusive that's going to show up that's going to make me switch.
Okay, well, then how about just, like, game in general besides an MMORPG? Have you played anything, like, anything recently?
Recently? I mean, other than Escape from Tarkov, not really.
Dude, I haven't either, and I'm real sad about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that I want to play, but the thing is when it comes to MMOs, I can just kind of go and hop into it and know what I'm doing and have hours of content and not have to worry about it. So
I mean, it's not even not wanting to, it's just I don't have the time to.
And that's my thing. Like, I think to myself, man, I could be making progress in another game where the progress kind of matters, whereas in like single player games it's just kind of like, yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but Did
you just compare the progress of an online MMO different than a progress to a single player game?
Yeah.
As in one mattering more?
In my opinion, I think an MMO progress matters a lot more than a single player.
If I didn't base like my whole, not like, if RuneScape wasn't my main viewer count thing, I would be playing anything else. Not that I don't love the game, but I just want to play. Like, I have a huge, me, I buy way too many video games. I have such a huge stack that I haven't played yet that I haven't played Borderlands 3 yet. I haven't played what was the Outer Worlds? Is that what it's called? The Fallout one?
Yeah.
I haven't played that yet. I haven't played Sekiro yet. There's so many games I'd love to be playing. I just don't... Freaking RuneScape takes up half my time, which, I mean, I'm having fun with it now, which is great, and I'm glad because I didn't play it for a while there, but are you okay?
Yeah, I just threw a can on the trash.
I thought you fell over just dead.
I fell over just dead.
Too many Monster energy drinks. You just keeled over.
Nah, man, that's caffeine.
Dude, if you yeah, that's right. You quit that. If you died on the podcast, would you want me to still upload the video?
Yeah, dude.
For the views?
For the views.
Okay, good. I have your verbal permission now. If you ever keel over on camera.
Yeah, dude. Think of the clickbait.
Co-host dies from excitement.
Yeah, dude. Like, it would be perfect. If you didn't get at least a couple thousand views, I'd be upset and come back and haunt you.
You'd haunt me. You'd have to haunt the people that didn't watch the video.
No, I'd haunt you.
For not clickbaiting it enough?
Yeah. Clearly you didn't add enough boobs into the cliff note, or the what is the picture? The
thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Thank you. That's the word.
You're such a Twitch streamer. Dude, honestly, okay, a lot of people pick fun at clickbait, but I mean, you kind of have to get your video noticed. Now, obviously, there's a difference between just lying, but I think as long as you have some sort of relation to what's going on in the video and I think it's okay to exaggerate the title a little bit, you know.
I mean, we make it comical, and I think as soon as you click on the video and talk, it's just kind of like, yeah, you guys have clue what in the hell they're doing.
I mean, as long as you're not like, you know, completely misrepresenting what the video is gonna be about. Like, I mean, like for instance, like this RuneScape podcast, if I labeled it like new RuneScape 4 gameplay, oh, they released a new version of RuneScape. I don't know. Just I feel like as long as it's
on a RuneScape private server.
Oh, dude, are RuneScape private servers like illegal? Like, if I played one, would Jagex like ban me?
I feel like they're against the terms and services.
Because I really want to play one sometimes. Like, I see ads for them all the time, but I don't know.
I'm wondering why. Like, Jagex, what are you doing? Get rid of that.
I just wish I could, like... Do you remember, like... I can't remember what it was called back in the day. Like, back in... Years ago. I know it's not around anymore, but there was one called, like, Fruguscape or something like that.
It was Fruguscape.
Oh, dude, that was so fun because you could just log on, and I think you would like just type in like a number, and you would just get like anything you wanted.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was a good way to test items before you went and bought them on actual RuneScape.
Actually, was that the guy that ended up making OS Buddy? The guy that made was that a private server he made or a bot?
I think he only made bots. I can't remember.
It might have been just the botting client, but. And then there was like Darkscape or whatever there was another one that was really popular. I can't think of the name of, but I don't know. I never really got too into them, although I think they look super fun, just because you can like, not that it's like, especially like in RuneScape 3, money's kind of like not a big deal. I guess I don't really know, but it's fun to pretend is what I'm getting at.
I don't have to pretend anymore, so.
Yeah, because you buy bonds.
I don't buy bonds.
Just completely out you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I sold like my all my main account stuff to buy bonds for my Hardcore Iron Man when I first started.
Yes, I don't want to. My thought process is I don't want to waste the money that I get from Slayer on bonds.
The dream is to be able to make enough money on your account that you can sell it for bonds, so you don't have to buy membership anymore.
Well, I mean, that's true.
That's the dream, right?
I think I'd probably make enough weekly to do that if I wanted to, but...
I mean, what is a bond like? It's 4 mil or something like that, or 5 mil?
It's like 4 or 5 mil, and I mean, like, I just made 2 mil. I made about 3 mil just in this, you know, since we've been on.
I mean, if you just, like, did nothing but played constantly, I'm sure you could probably fund that.
Oh, easily. Yeah, it wouldn't be an issue at all. But you'd have to do, you know, profitable things all the time.
Yeah, you'd have to be playing constantly, and like Slayer or Zulrah or something like that. Although they nerfed Zulrah loot, didn't they?
They did, but excuse me, but not enough to like make it a huge deal.
Not profitable. It's like they freaking nerfed everything. Jagex, the dang nerds. They nerfed Zolcano not too long ago. I mean, not that it matters. All that content is so far away from me, but. I wish they would just leave one thing a little overpowered. I know they have. That's the thing about this game is, you know, like the economy and the market is such like a big part of it. I know they don't want everything to crash and then become RuneScape 3, but I digress.
Yeah, I mean, it is a serious. If they release something that is overpowered, it is a serious issue.
Yeah.
Like the economy is the driving point of this game, so for something to be overpowered that majorly.
Does WoW have like, again, forgive my ignorance, I'm just so unfamiliar with the game. Does WoW have like an economy or like can you like trade with other players and stuff?
Yeah, WoW has an economy. It's I'm still trying to learn and understand it myself. It's not like RuneScape where it's like a game that is driven around its economy.
Right.
Honestly, you could play the game without ever setting foot in an auction house if you wanted to.
An auction house? That gives me like major Diablo flashbacks.
Yeah, but I mean that's where it came from originally. Was they tried to implement a World of Warcraft auction house into Diablo 3.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was like. I thought that was just a Diablo thing.
No, that was like when they first released Diablo.
See, the only
They-
Diablo I've ever played is 3.
Yeah, because I remember when they released it, everyone hated it.
Yeah, yeah. I remember it
They
being
hated
like, because it didn't work at first. Like you had to be. It was definitely like a wonky launch.
Yeah, but it also lets you pay for it with real money.
Maybe that was what everyone's deal was.
Yeah, that was the biggest issue. Which I mean, in my opinion, if you're going to spend money like that on virtual items and it's a game, clearly a part of the game that they're okay with. I mean, whatever. I don't care. It's not like it's a PvP centered game where it's a pay to win scenario. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, and honestly, as of late, I feel like loot boxes and all of that, like, not necessarily pay to win, but that like whole model, I feel like it's kind of gone away in a little bit recently, just because of like, it's getting like it clearly gets backlash every time a developer does it, and I mean, obviously they continue to do it because people do it, and it's like a huge moneymaker, and I understand that. But like you said, if it's like cosmetic or whatever, or if it's in a single player game, I mean, sure, it's kind of like gross. They put loot boxes into the game, but if it doesn't affect anything else, I don't really care. If it helps them get some money, fantastic. I mean, then they can pump out better games and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and see, I guess my thought on like loot boxes is a lot different than most people, because I look at loot boxes
here,
as like
frogs.
a pack of cards, right? When you open that pack of cards, you don't know what's in there, but you still paid the retail price for it. So everyone's like idea of gambling and stuff like that, and I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, well then if that's the case, then these kids these kids' parents who are complaining about loot boxes on the internet, then they can't play Pokemon anymore.
I mean,
They can't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. Like, that's my thought. That's my 2 cents on the whole ordeal, and I think it was just a stupid argument.
I mean, it is a big deal, I think, because I feel like it's very manipulative to children in that kind of sense. But I do, like, obviously the parents have the most control over it. If they don't want their kids to be doing that, obviously they should have some sort of lock or something like that, or lighter or better control over like their credit card number than the ability to hide it. But I do think that I mean, they know what they're doing, right? They know what they're trying to do with this stuff.
And that's true, but in my humble opinion, if you are a parent, right, and your child is playing online typically means there's some sort of, cash money being flowed through there somewhere if you aren't careful. So how difficult is it really to, instead of complain to these companies who are honestly just trying to make money, because I mean, let's be honest, that's what companies do. They try to make money. And I'll agree with you that it is kind of a
Skeevy kind of.
it is kind of odd. I mean, it's not good for like Epic Games to do stuff like that, because they cater to like a younger player base. But I mean, these games that are rated for teens and rated for M's, you know what I mean? And then parents go and complain about loot boxes in them. Shut up. Your child shouldn't even be playing this game.
Yeah, I mean,
That's my thought.
If it's not affecting anyone else, do whatever you want, right? Like, I mean, if it's just
No, if it's legit pay to win, I get that. But like cosmetic loot boxes and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
who cares? Like, let them make their money. Try and get your epic or legendary skin. Like, you do you, boo boo.
If there's a pull to it. Like, you see those freaking orange lights and like the the freaking sounds. I mean, they get you hooked, man, with those boxes.
Man. Yeah, that adrenaline rush, dude. That's what they hope for.
I always think back to I think it was CS:GO with like the gun crates that you could like sell back, like you could sell them for actual money.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That was a big deal, and that was kind of not the best way to go about that, I think. But
They still do stuff like that. Like, I remember I was watching a streamer tonight, and he was playing CS:GO, and he's like, someone in his chat mentioned if he remembered when they used to be able to gamble like skins from CS:GO, because you could gamble them based on money,
right.
and stuff like that, and you could sell your skins, and it was interesting way to go about it. But I honestly thought it's kind of a cool way for your, digital content to have actual monetary value. I mean, I thought it was kind of nice.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of another topic where you're either cool with it or you're just absolutely loathe it. I mean, it's just one way or the other with loot boxes and stuff. And like I said, and you've said, as long as it's not affecting, like the main. If it's just cosmetic and has no other benefits besides, just to be cool or whatever, great.
Quotations cool.
I mean, I don't know. Like there was you can in RuneScape 3, you can buy experience lamps, or you can buy the spins on the wheel to unlock the chance to get it. But you can just earn hundreds of million gold pieces just by buying those rune coins or whatever they're called. I mean, even
yeah. See, in RuneScape 3, they alter the way the game is played with the way that they do it.
What do you mean?
They give you in-game items and stuff like that off that Squeal of Fortune or whatever it's called.
Squeal of Fortune. I remember when that thing came out, dude. I remember when they first released that dumb wheel.
I do too, and everyone was kind of like, this is kind of.
I mean, it's just kind of furthering the pre-EOC or the post-EOC.
Yeah, it just made it that much worse, I think, on themselves. Because then, whenever you could spin to win, and you could maybe get 100 million.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is this is a little weird now.
I mean. That's not just affecting you; that's affecting an economy.
Well, that's
what I mean?
Oh, 47 range. That's like a friend made that video. He's like the fastest max character because all he would do was log onto his account and buy the wheel spins and just get the lamps to max his account out. I mean, he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, but he maxed his account just by doing that.
Yeah, the point is I mean, whales exist. That was the point of his video. I remember watching, and the whole point is that whales do exist in games.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, if you're not prepared for it, then I just think that there are certain ways to go about loot boxes that are right, and then there are other ways that are wrong.
Just like everything, there's a moral compass. There's a way to go about. What was that Star Wars game? The newest one?
Battlefront.
That was not a good way to go about it.
Turns out they fixed a lot of that. A bunch of video game.
Yeah, they did now, but when it first launched.
Oh, it was hot dog shit.
All right, well this is good. I can now label this coronavirus kills millions of gamers, and loot boxes are back. And then I can watch the thumbs downs roll in.
They're rolling in.
Guys and girls, thanks for joining us on this episode of The Grind. I am about to, as I wrap up my legendary task of 40 ghosts. How's the abyssal task going? Did you finish that?
I got 69 of them left.
Hell yeah, dude. What a perfect stopping point.
Perfect.
Necro, go ahead and plug your Twitch channel, because I don't think you have yet. If you want to talk about that, talk about your sketch.
Sure, yeah, it is twitch.tv/necrocircus. That's necrocircus with a 0, streaming usually every Friday and Saturday. I've been kind of slacking on the Fridays, but Saturdays for sure at about 8 o'clock Central Time.
And you just stream until the wee hours of the night, right?
Yep, usually, until I don't feel like it anymore.
What's your main game, your game of choice right now, I guess?
Streaming wise, it would probably still be Escape from or World of Warcraft. I mean, I try not to stream World of Warcraft very much, just because it's not exactly, unless you're doing in-game content, it's not exactly a fun game to watch for everybody. So I try and think about my audience a little bit.
I bet when that new expansion comes out, people will want to check that out.
Oh, dude, yeah. A lot of people will probably be about it. I'm excited, man.
When's that supposed to drop?
Good question. There's actually no release date yet.
Oh. So it could be anyway, anytime really.
Well, the thing is it'll probably be the summer, they follow a pretty tight-knit schedule and have for several years, so
right.
It's just kind of a guaranteed thing.
What's it going to be called? Syphilis Frost?
Yeah, I like that. No, let's go with that. I don't care what the name is anymore. That's what it is.
Frost Syphilis.
Frost Syphilis is the name of the new WoW.
Tooted now gamers.
He actually doesn't know how accurate he kind of was at.
I guess not.
Shadowlands is the name of it.
Oh, Shadowlands. Yeah, that was kind of close.
Yeah.
If you think about it real hard.
Yeah, it takes part with the Lich King, and he does ice spells and stuff like that. So yeah, it was pretty close.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, boys and girls. Well, I'm gonna end it on a high note. I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in the next episode of The Grind. Let us know, freaking anything. Leave me a comment. I love to read them, and I respond to most of them. I'll give you a little heart. Go check out Necro on his Twitch channel. He's freaking cute. We will see you guys soon. Stay beautiful, and then in the next episode of The Grind, we'll talk about something probably not as depressing. Probably not, though. Bye!
Bye-bye!